So what I learned on this Lion Gate that everyone was speaking about lately, the biggest event this year, especially being an 8 year 2024, it adds up to 8. So the 8 of 8 of 8 Lion Gate, which is it's indeed one of the greatest portals, energetical portals in the year, along with the the spring solstice and the winter solstice as well. They are deep, they are big energetical portals. So the Lion Gate is the manifestation portal, and it's connected with the Cyrus, the constellation, the planet, and as well with the central sun. It goes to higher realms, dimensions, to the high. It's like opening to the higher dimensions. So the paradox with this manifestation portal is that be careful what you wish, because it might happen. It's everybody speaks about the law of attraction and manifestation and all these things, and yeah, we do. We are master manifestors. We always manifest, either that we like it or we don't like it. Everything that we see around us and in our lives, it's a manifestation of our subconscious, of ours. But this is who did it? Us? In a conscious level or subconscious? Because we manifest what we are vibrationally. Energetically, energy. We don't really manifest only on the ego, the surface level. So you can make mantras and you can make wish lists and vision boards, and I'm not saying something wrong with those. No, they are good and they have their purpose, but it's kind of like fake it till you make it. It's just like an outdoor things, like outside door to help you to do it. But the true manifestation is what's happening inside of us, in the subconscious level and in our feelings and emotions. Yeah, in spiritual practices, they're teaching ask as it was given already. Trust in the universe, in the divine that knows best what is good for you. That deep knowing trust, as it is done already. Because why? If it's not done, if you focus on what is not there, what is that? It's a lack mentality. It's that you don't have it, so you manifest more of what you don't have. I am always alone. I don't want to be alone anymore because I am alone. I don't want to be poor anymore because I am poor. I don't want to be sad anymore because I am sad. And it's like a loop, like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and we got stuck in the same cycle. So the true manifestation, it starts with surrendering. When we go deep inside and we surrender and we accept everything as it is right now, and we start to heal, we start to remove everything what is blocking us from receiving the blessings. Rumi, it says it's so beautiful. When you don't need to go out there to search for love, you need to look within and to start to remove all the walls that you put and you prevent the love to come inside. So it starts with our inner world, it starts with the healing, and I cannot emphasize it enough. And I'm like, healing. All of us, we need healing. All of us, we need to deeply, truly heal at the spiritual level, the soul, to heal our souls. And once seek the kingdom of heaven, and the rest should be added. Once we heal our soul and we reconnect with our higher version, automatically everything it will change in our lives, and we will manifest beauty, abundance, love, joy, all the good stuff that we all wished, right? And it's normal to wish them. There's nothing wrong with that. That's our nature, of course, that we want to go back to those things. But how we go back to those things? Unfortunately, not through ego, not through the material. You cannot. It's like the egg and the chicken. Who was first? Like, you cannot cannot the creation create the creator. You need to go back to the creator. You need to go back to the beginning to turn it. This world is upside down. You need to turn it around. You go to the in the quantum field. There we start to do the work, the healing in the subconscious. And once we go there and we remove all those layers, all those traumas, all those self-limiting beliefs, automatically then we will manifest better in our lives. So, for example, for me, because I totally surrendered. This year, I was even surprised because, like, be honest, like, truly be honest with yourself, because most of the time we are like, radical honesty. We lie to ourselves. It's not about like, okay, you lie, I lie, everybody lies, no? Like Dr. House, everybody lies. Huh? But the biggest problem is that we lie to ourselves. It's like, okay, if someone lied to me, okay, it hurt me, it betrayed me, like especially the people, when we get affected when someone lies. When it's a close one, when it's a dear one, because you trust them, and it's hurting, not that they lied to you, but that you lost your trust in them. That you open your heart, and you thought, oh, the belonging, they are different, they are with me, we are on the same page, and that the betrayal hurts the most. But ultimately, when you heal from that, you realize they're lying to themselves. You clean that. We learn how to clean that. But so important is not to lie to ourselves. So when I truly started, like, it took me years to really go into the surrender state, like really surrendering and trusting the universe that it has my back for all my highest good. Not to get us, we are the one getting in our own way, because everything is planned. We have our higher self, our soul, oversoul, with the divine. They have our life planned. Like what they say, your hairs are numbered. Everything is in the perfect divine timing, planned, arranged in the book of life, in the Akashic records. Like, we come on this earth, and it's planned. They have our back. Divine is like our GPS. But the ego on this starts. Oh, I know better. I have an idea. That's not good. I know best how to do it. And then we start to mess it up. So being in total surrender and trusting. But yeah, knows better, because as well there are the traumas and the trust issues. Like for me as well, I realized deep down to my core, because I've been betrayed, but betrayed not like not only in this lifetime, in other lifetimes as well, like in my hypnotherapy sessions, and everyone, like all my healing sessions, I go back to the betrayal things. Like even in this lifetime, like everybody lied to me, from my family to my to lovers, to like everyone, and betrayals in like the ways that you cannot expect it. Even me, sometimes I'm looking back to my life and I'm surprised. I'm like, wow. And when I started to really love myself and to have compassion for myself, I'm like, wow. Because I started to look like, if I like at myself, if it will be like a good friend of mine, and oh my God, girl, what you've been through, good that you are still here, So we have trust issues. That's why we cannot trust, we cannot believe. We don't believe in magic anymore. We cannot believe that we live in a friendly and loving universe that has our back no matter what, that God will never ever ever leave us and betray us. So that's the limiting belief that we need to cross our mind. That's why our mind, it cannot understand. And it's normal that it cannot understand because it's an AI. It's like a program, it's like a computer, it has the coding. After so many betrayals, it has the mind main purpose is to be the tool to navigate this reality, material reality, and it's collecting data and code, like coding, and creates connections, synapses to protect us. So if in the coding of my brain, since I was a baby, I started to be betrayed after betrayal, and it's not only this brain, but it's as well the baggage that I carried transgenerational from my parents, that they got betrayed, and their parents and grandparents, and that all this data. Of course my brain will say, are you crazy? You will get betrayed again, don't trust. Like, are you silly? Like, what are you doing? So to bypass, to go beyond the mind and all the cultures and all the spiritual, they say like, what? Get out of your mind. Transcend your mind. To transcend that programming and to really take the leap of faith and to trust the divine, it takes some healing and courage and try and error and faith and hope. And so deep down, if we are honest, really, really honest, we don't trust that. We don't believe in magic anymore. We are afraid to surrender. We live in fight and flight mode, not in our heart chakra. Not what we are told since we are kids. Don't trust. Everybody lies. They will, don't speak with strangers. Don't do that. Protect yourself. And in a way, it's normal because this is the world that we live. This is the reality of the earth. Okay, it's changing and it will change. It will still take some hundreds of years, but that's the reality. So, coming back, anyways, Lion Gate, manifestation. So, surrender. So, I decided really to surrender to see where my soul will take me. Well, it took me, took an unexpected turn. Anyways, this year, since the beginning of this year, I knew that 2024, they told me already, like I did deep healing in the last years, especially 2023. It was self-isolation, like only the focus was healing and really going deep within. Every week, hypnotherapy sessions and all the therapies, everything. Anyways, I will make a video about all the therapies that I did. So I knew that 2024 it would be a very, very, very special year. But yeah, it took me since the beginning of the year. I started to follow my soul path, and oh my God, the places that I've been, the countries that I've traveled to, so many things, so many. Like if someone would have asked me the beginning of 2024, if they will tell me how this year will be, I will be, no, I don't think so. But here I am now in Dubai. Speaking of the 88 portal, the abundance, like, but was not planned. It just happened spontaneously and naturally, and I was crazy enough to surrender and to follow the path. I don't know where the path will lead me. I have no idea for how long I will be here. Let's see. So what I would say about manifestation is to start your healing process, to remove the blockages that are stopping you for believing and for really, really trusting that everything will work out for best, and to accept the reality as it is without trying to modify it and to change it, to know that that's the perfect organization or orchestration for your soul, to have the courage to follow your inner guidance and to take the necessary steps to trust yourself, to have compassion, not only to trust yourself, to have compassion for yourself, and to realize that you are imperfectly perfect and that you will do mistakes, and it's fine to do mistakes as well. It's part of the process. You will do mistakes, it's okay. From mistakes you learn. Yeah, removing the fear of failure, and open up, be like a child mind again, and be curious, be excited, follow your enthusiasm. When how you know that you are on the right path and you are manifesting what you want in your life is when you start to be excited and to have the enthusiasm. And the best surprises, life is like the surprise. That's why we are here on earth as well. It's like a beautiful game to be surprised and to have beautiful surprises that we will never expect it to have. So, and for me, finally this year I chose myself. For years in my meditations I would see a door, and my guides, they will show me a door that I could not open. And I was like, why I cannot open this door? I'm not worthy enough to open it. I didn't make my healing, the spiritual ego as well. I will not, this year, without even, I went to a holy place here that I like to go, and I connected with my guides, and it was so natural. I walked through that door, and it was so beautiful and so unexpected, a beautiful surprise, because me as well, now when I go into my meditations, I'm in total surrender and I'm waiting for them to, like, what it shows up, and I walked to that door and they show me that it was always open for me. I was the one that I couldn't cross it. I didn't allow myself to cross it. Why? Shame and guilt of leaving behind, of moving above, beyond, and leaving behind friends and family and loved ones. Fear of letting them down, of choosing myself, guilt of choosing myself above everyone else, regardless, and trusting that they can do the same as me, and they always have the choice and the freedom to do it as well, and to join me on the other side of the door. And that the divine, as is with me always, it's with them as well always. Because as well, when we think that we want the savior syndrome, when we think that we are staying with someone, we in a way we feel superior that they cannot do it. It's like a small child, it's like you always put someone, like take care of someone, and you don't let them to learn how to do it by themselves, and you think less of themselves. So that was the biggest lesson for me. And yes, and I opened and I closed the door without feeling any guilt and shame. And that was the biggest manifestation for me. And I'm so happy that I did it. And that was the biggest, the highlight of the Lion Gate for me this year. So yeah, I hope that it was as well a beautiful one for you. And if you have any questions about manifestation and the law of attractions, let me know.